I actually love the Jett Yoru comp versus how Wolves like to play. Now, Heretics are starting on attack, but once they go to defense, you have two agents that are fantastic at playing forward lines and beating contact plays. What do Wolves love to do, especially with a comp like this? Play the entire map, let a lot of solo players look for different lurk timings. Jett and Yoru absolutely crush that style of play.
It's a quick check over towards Shop, sees nothing. Should lead Wolves to the conclusion that this A site's about to be attacked. Moving forward here from Minibu, gets himself situated on the site. Spike still needed to be brought forward. The wall holding them back for the moment. Lysor, here backside dodging that concuss, does get spotted out. Riens collects it through the smoke. Finds a kill, smoke is dropping. Juicy able to find one, trades it back. Seems even, trades it up.
One enemy
also gonna be
remaining.
getting involved. Final shot's gonna go flying across. Gonna be taken here by Minibu, but widely Heretics in firm control of the site. YU still checking around, lingering to try to see if there's a lurk, but just don't have the information that every one of the others is here from the side of Wolves.
Yeah, I like that we're playing long here. Avoid this nightfall, beautiful.
I mean, but Benji Fishy, okay, gonna be caught off guard a little bit there, point blank. Lysor able to come away with the kill, invests the ultimate, weapon's gonna be taken out of their hands. Rien's now dead. Woo here inside of the smoke has a shorty. This time had shells loaded up, but only gets the one pop off. Looks like we're down to 55, and this retake from Wolves is looking damn clean. The re-swing out, nothing that Boo can do. Full fight facing. Just here on the opposite side, he can hear their movements, hear their footsteps, but doesn't know when's going to be safe to try to go for the strike. Woo just get taken down there mid-air. That's why you tries to go out with the headhunter in hand, but just get taken down. 2v4 now. As Wolves try to stretch this lead a little bit further than before, though, and Minibu already lingering within the smoke. Finds the punish, and Lysor might just have to go for the save. Looks like that is going to be the call. Or at least a quick peek over in towards Secret. Cosmic Divine available, and that's going to be committed immediately. We've got Spring here playing forward in front of this one to try to find some kills, and kills he shall find. Rien's wound, Benji Fishy. All just absolutely annihilated. Right now, a little bit contained. Minibu goes up over the top of screens, finds that kill, but Juicy trades it back. Two eliminations gonna be found. Now it's just Juicy, Lysor. 130 health between the two of them. The plant now coming through. Moved down to 22. Any damage from the ghost basically will be able to find an elimination there, but who was going to be the first target, the first point of contact, and Juicy is able to win it out.
Player standing.
Puts himself alone. Swings, somehow catches Benji Fishy. And now it's just the Jett with no HP to speak of.
Fake teleport.
As he looks for the ace, and he will find it! YU potentially in a poor spot. Pressure getting ready to fly through. And yeah, you're TPing right where you're standing already. Rien's not gonna fall for that old trick. Collects the kill. Outlaw not gonna be the greatest weapon trying to get the retake going, but they're looking to overwhelm. And overwhelm they have.
Last player standing.
It's back-to-back shots to the skull. Lights are down to 10. Minibu just here, opposite side of the wall. Dimensional drifts. Gonna be coming through, gets body blocked, actually letting them out for a brief little moment, but the players are still gonna be spotted all the same. It's all the info here for his teammates. Trying to send the flashes, drops out of this one, but he's just trying to wide swing, and Baby says absolutely not, doesn't give him the opportunity. Woot still does manage to go ahead and swing around the pillar. Find the shot, remaining. Spring flushed out through the smoke. It all comes down to Lysor.
Yeah, and they're trying to spread out a little bit. Trying to give up this space a little bit intentionally, and that's a good shot for Woot.
It is. Benji, of course, does have the shorty behind here, just ready to play off his own trip. Them going out, the rush coming through. Shabbat able to find it, but it's still going to be a good amount of damage. Delta's weapon gets recovered. Rienz gets taken down. Suddenly, sights open up. Woot's still here, though. Basically shoulder to shoulder with him. The peek on the angle. Lysor instantaneous with a headshot. That Sheriff coming up huge. Minibu drops down, finds one, gets out. Now only has 30 HP. Barring a miracle, my God, I think Wolves have actually done it.
Rude awakening here in a second.
Woot on the push. Fake goes through, looking firm. Position on the off. C's gonna be going in, and Benji Fishy pushes forward, mows down two. Neural Depth now going to get the ping reveal here. Spring is desperately trying to break through. The repeat here from Woot is able to find it. Rienz takes down Lysor, and that leaves just YU left standing now. The time is just not gonna be there for him.
I have the spike.
Spike is
10
picked up.
seconds left.
It's just too precarious a position to try to make a play. So instead, he'll just hold on to the operator, or try to. Couple players here to try to identify. Two back behind the pillar. Juicy now exiting, sees him. He's just lingering here within the cage. Benji on the opposite side. Smoke's obfuscating all. Boom finds the off-cut onto one, pushes the smoke. Shorty out, Lightsword dead. Pops the Bladestorm immediately. Tails went back up through B long. Three peaks. Shot goes a little bit wide. Spring is able to collect one. Juicy back over at Halls.
Spike down B.
Finds the kills. It's just Mini Boo left, but Spring will deny.
Little drift for
They're off to the races, it would seem. They're looking for a fight here. Over at A main. And YU comes alive and sits them down. Boo frantically backpedaling the Prowler on the chase. The spot out on Orien's over by Art. The Thorns at stairs. They hold him back. They spray him dead through the smoke. As the spike gets planted, Wolves absolutely crank up the pace here on the round. 2v4. As the Nightfall gets the connection. Fat Baby trying to arrive over towards Art. The push-up coming through.
On Pearl wasn't bad, you know, as we take a look at the live agent select.
I'm not thinking they're switching anything, and honestly, look, I'm kind of liking this. Heretics this time insta-locking. It will be back to the Fnatic comp like you were talking about, Sue. Again, previously they'd been playing double Initiator with the Teho Breach off of both of those agents, but this gives you a lot of options, I think, in the stall category, of course, and the info of Killjoy spreading across multiple sites to punish the lure.
Expect a double stack. Looks like the push forward in towards Tree not going to be coming through, so Spring maybe not going to be caught here in the trap, but good. Does end up hearing two players in that position. Paranoia through. YU going to be held at bay here for the moment as paint shells go through, and now they're once again going to have to put the crossover on towards this A side. The vulnerable there, bounding forward. Lightsword able to find the first. Juicy gets a second. Benji, Fishy, and Rienz have been flushed out. Weapons upgraded time ticking down, but still plenty.
10 seconds left.
Get the spike in play. 3v4 now for the retake with Mini Boo. Down to 22, back turn, and YU now striking on the flank. Spots out another one, goes unpunished. Boo desperately trying to get himself over towards the site to spray into the smoke. Not finding much, but Boo comes away with a second kill. Right clicks here, able to find them is Juicy.
Not much util to speak of. A couple blast packs and a haunt.
I'll find you.
Benji can find one, it would give him a lockdown. Hate to have to commit that here, won't get the opportunity. Builds up the ultimate in depth. Rienz going to try to reposition, wants to take a more aggro position here. As it shows up are now going to be invested, some damage going to be suffered, but Rienz still able to find one before getting taken down. Nobody detained, the Nightfall out in response. That's going to connect onto absolutely everyone here on the side of Wolves. As Mini Boo goes chasing forward, gets himself here on the site, and they don't know what's hitting him. By that, a paint shell available for Juicy. Sends that around the bend. Mini Boo gonna eat even more damage, now down to 18. The kills still not yet being found. Lineup is there though, Juicy finding two. Pushes forward into the smoke. Boo able to flush him out. Lightsword now all alone. Gets the reload off the smoke. Gone. Tries to line it up, finds the headshot. But needs to go for the stick here. Tries to go for the turn. Benji Fishy is gonna try to just jump shot him here with a ghost.
Set up, but right at the door is the Nano and the alarm bot here for Wolves.
He's going to be avoided as YU and Spring able to find one apiece. Solid start trying to shut down a bonus conversion, but they're not ready for Boo to be here. Paranoia not going to connect though, and Spring will mow down the remainders. At least one position. Moves forward into the smoke. Paranoia going to be good for two players. Bounce around the corner. Showstopper now going to be sent. Knows that he's going to be close. Finds the kill. Another paint shell built up. Sent, thrown here at his feet. And Juicy for the opportunity, the chance to try to then take us to a set. Nanoswarm's coming through. Mini Boo going to be getting cooked as YU is able to find two. Fat Baby finds Rienz. It's just Mini Boo and Benji Fishy against the world. Juicy in the corner. Reload necessary. Spike in hand here. Where do they try to go? Either side with much util. But Mini Boo dead. Benji Fishy 10 HP. Here's it, and he cannot make it happen. 13-9, 2-0 fashion.